Let's start at the beginning. The story of the Ptolemaic dynasty kicks off with one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. In 332 BC, Alexander swept into Egypt, defeating the Persian Empire that had controlled it for centuries. The Egyptians welcomed him as a liberator, crowning him pharaoh in Memphis. Alexander founded the city of Alexandria, which would become the jewel of the Mediterranean. But his empire was short-lived. Alexander died suddenly in 323 BC at just 32 years old, leaving no clear heir. Chaos ensued. His vast empire stretched India, and his generals, known as the Diadochi, or successors, fought bitterly over the pieces. Among them was Ptolemy, son of Lagus, a trusted companion and bodyguard to Alexander. Ptolemy was appointed satrap, or governor, of Egypt. He was smart, ambitious, and knew Egypt's wealth, its grain, gold, and strategic position, could make him a king. In a bold move, Ptolemy hijacked Alexander's mummified body during its transport to Macedonia, burying it first in Memphis and later in Alexandria. This act not only honored Alexander but also legitimized Ptolemy's rule by associating him with the divine conqueror. By 321 BC, tensions boiled over into the wars of the Diadochi. Ptolemy defended Egypt against invasions, notably from Perdiccas, the regent who tried to centralize power. Ptolemy played his cards right. In 305 BC, after defeating rivals like Antigonus at the Battle of Ipsus, he declared himself Pharaoh Ptolemy I Soter, the savior. The Egyptians accepted him, seeing the Ptolemies as continuations of their ancient pharaonic line. But here's the twist: the Ptolemies were thoroughly Macedonian. They spoke Macedonian, maintained Macedonian customs, and ruled from Alexandria, a Macedonian-style city. Yet, they adopted Egyptian titles, built temples to Egyptian gods, and promoted a fusion of cultures. Think Macedonian philosophy meeting Egyptian mysticism. Ptolemy I expanded his realm, conquering Cyprus, Cyrene and Libya, and parts of Syria and Phoenicia. He established a strong administration, taxing the fertile Nile lands to fund his ambitions. By his death in 282 BC, Egypt was a Hellenistic kingdom, blending East and West. The Golden Age, culture, conquest, and the wonders of Alexandria. The early Ptolemies turned Egypt into a superpower. Ptolemy I's son, Ptolemy II Philadelphus, sibling lover, ruled from 285 to 246 BC alongside his sister-wife Arsinoe II. This incestuous marriage, inspired by Egyptian traditions like those of Isis and Osiris, became a Ptolemaic hallmark to keep power